Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome, my dear sisters. And today, we are diving deep into a subject that touches the very close of our hearts. Now, we are not just talking about love, we are rediscovering its truest, purest form, a kind of love that demands more than just words, a love that asks us for trust, for action, and for sacrifice. And today's session is titled Learning from the Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, a true test of love. And before we start, let us take our cautious bismillah. Be present at the moment. Bismillah. Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah, rabbi shrahli sadri wa yassirli amri, wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Love is not merely a word, it is sacrifice and sincerity. Today we're going to walk through a journey, the story of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, and see how his love for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala became the ultimate example of submission, devotion, and strength. First of all, I will ask, what is true love in Islam? Now, in Islam, love is not passive. It is proven and it is also tested. It's not important. It is most importantly, it's not shown. It is shown through action. And Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam did not just speak of his love for Allah. He literally lived it. Every decision, every action, every test, and every sacrifice was a testimony of his sincerity. Where true love in Islam is about putting Allah first, even when it feels impossible. Now, let us take on a journey, not just across time, but deep into the heart of a man whose love for Allah was so strong, so complete, that when he was tested, he didn't just obey, no, he submitted fully. So right now, let us imagine Ibrahim, an old man, a prophet, righteous, devoted, and for many years he had no child, no heir, and no one to continue his legacy. And then he made this dua with tears in his eyes. Ya Allah, grant me a righteous son. 900 Surah As-Safat. And Allah Ar-Rahman granted him a gift, which is a son named Ismail. Imagine the joy, the love, the closeness. And try to imagine that. And after years of longing for one, now he had his child. But then came the command, not just a small command, not even a suggestion, was a dream, not once, but again and again. Oh my son, I've seen in a dream that I must sacrifice you. In 902, Surah As-Safat. Can you imagine that? If you were in such a position, or how would you respond? Right? This was not just any child, no? Not even any child. It was a child that he had prayed for. But Ibrahim knew it wasn't just a dream. It was a command from Allah, a test, not of knowledge, not of wealth, but of love. Now imagine the moment he turns to Ismail. He doesn't hide it, and he said honestly, gently, as a father would, "My dear son, I saw in a dream that I must sacrifice you. What do you think?" And Ismail, the beautiful son of a beautiful father, replies, "Oh, my father, do as you are commanded. You will find me, if Allah's will, among the patient." Just imagine. Can you imagine the strength of this family? A father ready to give and a son ready to be given. MashaAllah, wa subhanallah. And so they walk together to the place of sacrifice. Now Ibrahim laid his son face to the ground and then raised the knife. He was ready. He had proven his love. He had proven his royalty. And then came this vision. "Oh Ibrahim, you have fulfilled the vision," in line 104, Surah As-Safat. Now Allah stopped him. He had passed. He didn't lose his child, his son, but he gained something even greater. A place in history as the one who proved that love for Allah comes first, above all, even above our greatest attachment. Now, sister, Ibrahim was asked to sacrifice his child. You and I may never be asked to give up something this huge, but we all are tested with choices, with attachment, and with things that we hold close to our heart, holds the closest. Because we all have this Ismail, we all have an Ismail. For some of us, our Ismail is a person. It's a relation we know is not helping our faith, or someone we love so dearly that pull us away from Allah. While others maybe is a lifestyle that comforts keep us from growing. A dream or a job or an image we are chasing, at the cost of our values. So, yeah. But many of us, actually our ego is our Ismail. The need to be right, always right, we have to be right, and the refusal to forgive, or the unwillingness to trust Allah when things don't go our way. Yeah, this is our ego. But we just refuse to accept anything, and we always think we are right. So in this story, it teaches us that love is not an attachment, it's the willingness to let go. Even though it's so hard, because it's not easy. Not easy, because obedience sometimes, or most of the time, is difficult. But Allah didn't want this Ismail's life. He wanted Ibrahim's heart. And today, Allah may not ask us to give up our children, but He may ask us to let go of that sin and we keep justifying, walk away from comfort for a greater purpose, because we all in this world have a purpose. And we have some of us yet to fulfill it. And trust Him when nothing makes sense. And that's where you put your tawakal, full surrender to Him. But let be real, that in this age, sacrifice doesn't always look like a knife. Sometimes it's just a simple thing like waking up for Fajr when you're exhausted because the day before you were sleeping late and 3 a.m., and your body's so tired and you feel so tired that you can't even wake up. And do your responsibility, or saying no to your desires when no one is watching, or even starting over again when you thought your plan was so perfect and you just refuse to accept it, that you have to do it all over again. But in all these moments, you are just proving something, not to the world, not to your friends, but to Allah. So I'm going to challenge you with this reflection, that we will never give up something for the sake of Allah, except that He will replace it with something better. So just don't be afraid to let go, even if it's hard, because Allah does not take to punish. He takes to purify you. He brings you to a new you, a better version of you. He takes to elevate you, just like He did for Ibrahim, our Prophet Ibrahim. So let's have a reflection activity where, write down, what is my Ismail? Take a moment and ask yourself, what is my Ismail? What do I fear of giving up? How would my life look if I trusted Allah with it, everything? Write it down and pray about it. Even if you don't take or do an act on it now today, let it be the first step towards submission. Write down, Ya Allah, my Ismail is, and I want to offer it to you because I love you more. Ya Allah, I love you more than anything else. Ya Allah, I know you're with me. And then submit a prayer of surrender, where we'll say something like, Ya Allah, you know what I hide and what I fear. You know the things I struggle to release. Ya Allah, let you give strength, like you gave strength to Ibrahim, our Prophet Ibrahim. Give me the strength to trust you totally, Ya Allah. Totally. Replace what I live for your sake with what brings me closer to you. And let my sacrifice be sincere. And let my love be true. Ya Allah, my heart belongs to you. Ya Allah, I need you, Ya Allah. I need you. My dear sisters, we are not just women on the path of faith. We are actually women walking the sacred footsteps of Ibrahim and Hajar, the two giants of courage, trust, and love, where they didn't just obey, they trusted. They didn't just love, but they surrendered. And so can we. So can we. So let's carry this with us, where when love demands sacrifice, choose Allah. And where faith feels so costly, remember that the reward is eternal. And when your heart is tested, know that you're not alone, because Allah sees you in everything you do, and He will guide you. Just trust in Him. And most of all, Allah loves you. He loves you because He created your heart, and He will definitely know how to heal it. And He is the one who gave you your Ismail. Instead of you holding your Ismail, surrender to Him. Even if it is hard to let go, know that what beauty awaits you on the other side of surrender. Jazakallahu khair for spending this time with me, and may we all pass our tests. May our sacrifice be accepted, and may our love lead us hand in hand straight to Jannah. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, sisters.